Hello everyone, and welcome back to another live stream video on a Saturday morning. It is very early, and we're going to be playing some Polybridge today, interactive mode, which means you can get a link in the chats, which I have to get that link for you from somewhere. Do I have to do something here? No, we're good. Authorized, excellent. So we can play some Polybridge, and you guys can send in designs as well. I believe you have to go to the official Polybridge website and look for their page on streaming or something like that. So we were basically, last time we streamed, just going through these levels, and I want to do the same thing again. I just want to sort of get all of them up to blue. So that means we get to start off with some stuff like this, and we can make use of our tracing tool. So having a look at chat, there's not a lot of bananas today. MM2PL, thank you for the bananas. And that's it. Are we actually live? That's a good point. Bananas lets me know that we're live. Oh, maybe we... Oh, I don't know what's going on. I'll give chat a moment here. Anyway, let's start work on our first bridge. There we go, Smonoman with some bananas. Thank you, buddy. Jimmy Squarehead says, how can we send you suggestions? Good question. There was a link in chat. I don't know how to activate it though. It's a Nightbot thing. And Smonoman and Cool Patrick as well. Thank you for the bananas. Do appreciate it. We got a resubscribe for 6 months in a row from Cool Patrick. Half a year. Thank you so much, my friend. I do appreciate it. Right, looks like we can only use wood with this, which is interesting. So let's put that in. And this is actually going to be a bit of a pain to build. In fact, that might not be the best way to do it. I can't help but feel maybe just a straight road is the way to go on this one. We can, of course, use this to make a straight road. There you go. Fill it in. No, not like that, but let's undo that. Andrew Sims says you should set up a diamond loan shop on Hermitcraft and charge super high interest. I could do something like that, but I mean, who would be silly enough to take out a loan with super high interest, right? That's in no one's interest. I think you want to do something like this. Just build a little tower going up and then connect it to the rest of that. So what we should probably do is build the underside first. Aha. And that wants to run sort of parallel, I think. Is that parallel? Let's give it a copy. No, it's not. One more over. Uvrag says, I want Minecraft back. Well, not today, basically. Today we're playing Polybridge. Why would that not line up? Like, it's on the grid. Oh, I guess this isn't on the grid, is it? Because we built it off the grid. Yeah, okay. Well, just means, I think if we do that, then the road we build between them will be copyable. Look, we're learning as we go here. Amazing. Oh no, some bits aren't. Huh. Well, one bit isn't. That was unexpected, I guess. Golo says, good luck building bridges, thank you. Need all the luck we can get, as I'm not terribly good at doing this. So yeah, look, a couple of bits just got left out. Fascinating. And we got another resubscribe. Here it is, Red Nomster for 7 months in a row. Thank you so much, my friend. Nice to see you again. He says, 2 AM here, as per usual, but I'm staying up now because of you. As per usual. Okay. Okay, thanks for tuning in, buddy. Hope all is well. Hope all is well indeed. Yeah, it's extra early because I have to go do other things, and I didn't really feel like streaming Hermitcraft anyway, so it feels kind of fitting that we've got something a little bit different to do, streaming at a different time here. That sort of looks semi-sound. Is that a thing? Semi-sound? There we go. And then, oh, this now it doesn't look sound. Now it just looks like it's going to fall apart. Oh, if this works, this won't work. Come on now. Oh my God! It's gonna. Oh, there's a bit missing. There's a bit missing. Let's put that bit in. We might need to reinforce the roads as well. Tyler says, hey Asumo, I decided to refresh my YouTube subscription page before going to sleep. It's 12 midnight and I saw your video and I have to watch. You can choose to go to sleep. This will be uploaded to the second channel, my friend. Okay, let's reinforce all of this as well. That's something I don't do very often, and it's a good thing to do because roads aren't particularly strong. Okay, all the way to the end. That might just make the difference we need. Do you know what? I think that's it. Are we under budget as well? Fascinating. Ooh, close now. No, it's made it. Sweet, and where are we on the leaderboard? 4,000. Not surprised, not surprised. Only letters and numbers says, hey X, I recently rewatched your playthrough of X's Super Hostile Spellbound Caves, and I was wondering if you'd ever consider playing any similar survival maps or replaying some of the older Hostile maps. Love your vids, keep up the work. Well, thanks for rewatching it. That is some old school, like that was the first ever, I think, series. I don't think I'd even started Asuma's World then. That was like the first ever just playthrough series. And the way I go back and watch it sometimes, the way I talk in that is hilarious. Alright, we're going to go into this cave now and find the mobs. That's literally what I sound like. It's, yeah, that was a lot of fun. I'd love to play Legendary at some point, but unfortunately on YouTube you tend to need to do something that's new and relevant for it to work on YouTube. Like if you always just did 100% what you wanted to, you'd probably find it's not best for your channel. So I'm hoping there'll be a day where the time is right, you know, to play that again. And I do actually have a map in the works, like something that we're going to be playing in maybe, I don't know, a couple of weeks, a month, I'm not sure, but something's coming up. We've got a donation here, Noise in the Ear, from BabyGoth_ saying, don't get to catch a stream very often, but happy to support when I do. Love your stuff. Awesome. Thank you for the donation. Do appreciate it. Of course, I hope you have a great time. And yeah, all of the streams are uploaded to the second channel. I'm sure you already knew that, though. Asuma Fanboy says, are you looking in chat, Asuma? I am. I'm also playing the game, so it's a bit of back and forth. And Time Lord Dryan says, X doesn't play Pokemon Go. He mentioned this earlier in his other streams. Yeah, I don't. I also, this morning, watched a video of a bloke going around kidnapping kids and then telling them, like, oh, don't come out at night. Like, I don't know if I like this guy very much, that he he makes videos about kidnapping kids. It just feels, I don't know. I don't know how to describe that stuff. I should probably, like, think about it more and then talk about it. But yeah, there's this guy going around doing this, like, social experiment, kidnapping kids that play Pokemon Go. I think it's really scumbaggy to do something like that. I don't see what's good about, you know, doing a video about that. But that's just my opinion. This is what happens when you talk and don't think. Like, that looks terrible so far, doesn't it? Hey X, I'm going to France in my summer break. Are you going on vacation? Says Cassie Boy. No, YouTubers don't get vacations. Didn't you know this? We got to sit in a little room making videos all day, otherwise YouTube will be mad at us. I'm joking. Let's mess around with this a bit. Like, is that a strong structure? It sort of is. So, what's to stop us from putting our hydraulics from there to there? Do we really need the bit on top? Oh, it opens straight away. Ah, well, that needs to go up. Oh, maybe that's enough. It is enough. Okay. So the other side's going to need something similar as well, isn't it? Hun Duncan says, X, are you still using a Galaxy S2, or was that sarcastic? I am still using a Samsung Galaxy S2. I've actually brought a replacement phone now after 5 years. And after I brought it, it did cross my mind that I could have tried to reinstall the phone from scratch and see if that would fix the problem with the camera, but you know, I've ordered the phone now. It's a little bit too late. It's in the post. But yeah, no joke. Like, I like to make things last, and for what I use a mobile phone for, the Galaxy is fine, really. Does it hold up that as well? Yeah, that's what you'd expect to see, isn't it? So we can get the same results from the same angle. We know that, but we need a lot more strength. Oh wait, we can put steel in this map. I did not realise. Let's reinforce that with some steel. That's going to immediately put stress on that point. So we'll have that. Nope. How about that? Yeah. Come on now, that looks good. I doubt the thing will go across. Tea reminder there from Tyler, thank you so much. Wow, it's too hot. We need to give it another 3 minutes, I think. 2 reminders in 3 minutes. Don't you dare read this as hello everyone. I read it, I'm a rebel. Okay, that is not working. Let's remove that. I wonder if the steel could be more useful. No, it really can only go to that point, can't it? So we probably don't need the rest of that stuff. In fact, if we just look at this in general, you can see it's just needs a lot more of everything, doesn't it? There's no way this is going to hold up. I'm wondering if going over the top would be a good idea, creating a big arc. Shoxy says this game makes my brain melt at 8:15 AM. Yeah, it seems to make mine melt as well. Mr. Coolboy says, hey X, my bridges will break before I even touch the test button. Amazing. Do we have the link yet? Has anyone found it? Like, I can't remember. I think it's on the website for playing. Because we could get... This is a good time for interactive mode, really. So, nice and solid. Language. Nice and solid support there. Going over might be realistic, probably not. Let's just go for bigger supports first of all. So that looks way stronger, but then on the opposite side it's going to be a lot trickier. Okay, let's have a look at chat. Do we have that link? It says there are no active Polybridge streams. You have to start a session for suggestions to work. Good point, good point. I have to do that? Yeah, okay. We've got to complete this level, then we'll go do that. Okay, so I doubt that's really going to make any difference. Maybe what we should do is have... Oh, I know what it is. It's the height. Let's bring that back. I just realised another way to reinforce the road, once again, is to do that. That should at least give it a little bit more support here and there. Okay, is that enough? It looks like it's enough. Oh, it clipped it. It clipped it. Okay, everything goes down a nudge. And then that one can go back a nudge as well. Ah. Prop Thunder says, can we join and help you? That's the idea, but we have to wait until I start the session, because I forgot to start the session. Okay, that's better. And that's going to let the boat go through. But it's all going to fall apart now. We should see the split join connect, by the way. That's an important thing. Boom, there it is. So where does this fail? Here. Oh! That very nearly held on. I saw that. That was close. I'm wondering if we just change that little bit to steel, if it'll be enough to hold on. Let's give it a try. Let's speed it up though, because we've seen this a few times. We've got to resubscribe here. It's Juicy Red Eye. Thank you for resubscribing 4 months in a row. Do appreciate your support. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Anklife says, X, please notice us. I am noticing thy. Okay, so that was alright. We did that. Let's go back to the main menu. So we're going to do that one next. Double overpass drawbridge. That sounds amazing. But we've got to start the session, which is what I didn't do. So, open that. Start session. There it is. Please wait. Okay, let's wait. That's it. Right, so those of you that are on the website can refresh it now, and you should be able to do some Polybridge. Swiss X Piplup says, I started going to bed at 9 PM and waking up at 6 and I don't feel exhausted and dead. Also means I no longer miss your early streams. Dude, that is the way to live. Awesome. Yeah, you do. If you go to bed at that sort of time and wake up early, like, your body functions so much better because of the sunlight. The sunlight gives you all sorts of good feelings in your head. Leah Leia says, hey X, it's 3 AM for me and I'm so tired. Perhaps I'll fall asleep during the stream. The video about Pokemon Go guy doing the social experiment was to help raise awareness to the parents and kids, saying, hey, this is something that happens and you need to pay attention to your surroundings. Yeah, I guess he is raising awareness. What you got to remember is he's also like running a channel and getting paid for doing this stuff, which is a little bit dubious, in my opinion. I don't know. It's probably because of some other YouTubers out there that do stuff like that are like clearly more scumbaggy. You know, with all the, well, I say more. He might be quite genuine. I don't know the guy. I should have probably not said anything. I take back my comments. I was being silly. But you know what I'm talking about. There are some people out there who make stuff like that that like clearly have the wrong idea and do things for views and stuff, which always makes me dubious when it's on YouTube, I guess. Maybe if it were on TV, I probably would have just accepted it. Brainwashed? Did anyone just say what? Right, let's go. Ah, come on now, press the right buttons. Let's go from here to here. You guys can start... Wait, what? Tracing tool? Hello? You guys can join in very soon. I'm just thinking, why don't we make a bridge like that? Like, do we need hydraulics? I don't think we need hydraulics. Let's try and cheat the system here. There's no limit on how many road tiles, so I reckon something like that. Maybe a little bit wider. Okay, we make this one out of woods, and that's how we want it to fill in. I'm feeling pretty confident about this. So let's go get rid of that. And just connect this up like so. So we'll use those points at the bottom to go upwards. Let's look at our budget though. 68,000. Like, are we cheating the system? I think we are. X, why you no drink from cup, says Septilian. I am drinking from a cup. In fact, let's drink some more tea. Ow, ow, burning my hand, burning my hand. Akarasu says, accept suggestions, X. Well, I might not need them for this level. I apologise. But this just looks easy. I'm wondering if we should use steel here. But if not, let's make a little box pillar. Box pillar, I like the name of that. Okay, and then to the middle. And then we just got to connect it up. Actually, no, we want to copy it first. Give that a little copy. One on either side. Oh, this is so cool. That's it. That needs no more thought. Triangles everywhere. Will that work? God, that looks solid. That looks absolutely solid. Now, isn't that a good bridge? Come on now. Oh my god, that is like zero stress. I reckon there's loads of places you could reduce the material there. That's a beautiful bridge. And it's well under budget. Prop Thunder says, I like how you say my name. My heart goes a million miles an hour. Okay, calm down, my friend, calm down. Wow, that works. That was really good. Just that bit at the end there was a little bit tense. Otherwise, it was really low. Look at the budget there. I can't help but feel maybe some more people figured out a similar way of doing it. Cool, on to the next level, which we may have already done. Let's go exit. Yeah, our next one is Slanted Drawbridge. Right, you guys can help on this one. We got resubscribes though 3 minutes ago. I missed it. Joel Kip for 9 months in a row. Thank you so much, buddy. I've been listening to that record you sent me. Honestly, like, it didn't sound very cold to me. It sounded kind of warm. But maybe I'm thinking about it too much. I don't know. Like, just my thoughts on that record. And Sir Smith 8 has resubscribed for 5 months in a row. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate it. iSean Creations says accept suggestions. Well, I haven't actually built something to send out yet, so let's get the basics in. We've got 2 pieces of steel, hydraulics. How's this level work again? Car, hydraulics, boat, hydraulics, bike. Pretty simple stuff. So where does this bridge want to start going upwards? Maybe straight away. We build it like that. And then I reckon you want your split joint there. Hi. Okay, so you want to build something sturdy that supports this bit, and then something bigger on this side, which I will start doing for ya. Because the way it works is whatever I've built you get to see. So let's copy, paste that, like so. Yep, that's all correct. And then we want something like big back here for it to use the hydraulics from. Actually, I'm not so sure that's going to work, really. Can that... No, that can't connect to it, so... And then that doesn't need to contract a lot, maybe 17%. So yeah, alright, I'll open that to you guys and start accepting the suggestions. And I reckon that should be pretty easy. Dr. Diamond says, is this your first polybridge stream? No, this is the second. Jared says that bridge will not work. It might do. I reckon that probably needs to go to there for it to be stronger. We've got no submissions yet. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, that won't hold up, but maybe with some wood from there to there it would. With wood it would. No, it didn't. Put the road back. Hydraulics has got to change. So how far can it come? If that thing goes straight up, which it won't, let's delete that. Let's use the rope. I can't click on that because it's behind the purple bit. Now hydraulics should connect from there to there. Excellent. Going to contract about 20%. Let's see how that does. Yeah, look at that. That's sturdy. Oh. Again, probably just needs some wood underneath, reinforcing it. Okay, so let's pretend that that works. We have some steel up here. Katie Hun says, hi, I'm new to the channel. Welcome to the channel, where we are playing some polybridge today. Usually we do Minecraft. Okay. Let's mirror that. Copy, give it a flip. Oh, that's right, you've got to rotate it as well. That's a bit funky. 15? No, 16. Interesting. I thought it would have been a, like a solid, you know... what are they called, the numbers? Like a 360, you know, divides by 360 number. I don't even know what I'm saying. Okay, that's interesting. It looks very dubious, this bridge, but it seems to work. Oh. Oh. Classic timing there. I think that rope is not going to be strong enough. Let's make... Hey, we got some suggestions coming in. Let's make the whole thing a little bit smaller so it's less weight. Something like that. Actually, I think that's a bit much. Okay, let's go with that. And can we make that any bigger? We can make it a little bit bigger. Let's make it contract a bit more as well. Might be sturdier. Okay, tension looks fine. Absolutely fine. Okay, that looks better. Ooh, just needs to contract a tiny bit more. Let's go for that. We've got some suggestions here as well. We'll check those out in a second. Aman says, why are you streaming at 3 AM? Well, it's not 3 AM where I'm at, that's why. Different part of the world. Come on now. Bridge go through. Excellent. Bridge go down. Let's say bridge go through. Boat go through. Connection made and... Off goes the bike. We did it. With a very low budget, I might say. Sweet. Look at that. I wouldn't mind knocking it down into that area. Let's do a tiny bit of budget tweaking. Like, what if we made all of this just a little bit smaller? Something like that. Right, and then perhaps removed some extra wood from there. Can we knock down the budget a little bit further? Let's speed this up as well. I know you guys probably not too keen on seeing this. Wow, we made the budget smaller. Not bad. Okay, so next idea, we'll do this until it fails, is what if we used wood here? Something like that. Now that, I don't know if it's cheaper or not. I didn't really pay enough attention. We'll give it a try. Prop Thunder says, X, were you really good at things like forces and structures at school, because you seem to play a lot of technical games, i.e. Scrap Mechanic, Polybridge and Minecraft? I wasn't particularly good at this stuff at school. In fact, I wasn't really taught anything about this stuff. This is just things that interest me. Right, we've got a lot of suggestions here. We're going to go through them all. We've got Mr. Opposite. That's not going to work. Clearly. Let's have a look at this one. Load bridge design. That's got potential, There's a hydraulic there. I'm sure that is... Actually, it might be. Okay, let's just see what happens here. That's going to work. Oh, maybe a bit too... Oh! Unlucky now. Go on, make the... Oh, he went in the water. I reckon... What was wrong there? That expanded by 50. I reckon. Let's... Oh, do you know what? Actually, no. If that didn't work, I don't know how to tweak it. That's a good suggestion, though. It was a great one. Let's move on to the next one. I've got one here by Blovis. Remember, these peeps who are sending in these suggestions can't actually test, which is fascinating. Okay, there's clearly just a connection missing there. Let's add that in. I think this one's going to work, buddy. Ah, maybe not, maybe not. Into the water he goes. Cool, let's try the next one. Sean Creations, that one will not work, I'll tell you now. This one might, though. Creepy creepers be creeping. Watch out for this fella. That looks... Yeah, that could do it. That's interesting using two of those together. That uses a lot of steel. And it works. Well done. Well done. Normally, none of the suggestions work, but today, looks like we've got lots of clever suggestions coming in. Alright, let's try the next one. That's interesting how the wood's been done there. Let's see this one in action then. Oh! Oh no! The wood didn't hold up. Okay, on to the next one. Blackpool Transport's back again to send us some more bridges. That looks really sturdy, that one. And it didn't work. It didn't pull up high enough. What was it set to? 29%. Let's give it like 50 or 49. What's up with this camera angle as well? There we go, that's more like it. There you go. And that, I believe, might have been lower than the one I built. Right. Oh no, it wasn't. I don't know actually. I've sort of forgotten what I had. Anyway, there's always ways to improve, isn't there? Let's go look at this one. That one will potentially work. Actually, that looks very similar to my one. No, it broke. It broke, unfortunately. We've got one here from Josie. Let's give this one a try. Interesting. Pulling from there, that's going to collapse. Yep. That collapsed miserably. What's happened to the camera angle again? Okay, we've got one here from Smonoman. Let's try this one out. Ah, what just happened? Oh, it just falls apart straight away. Fascinating. That's a bit odd. It doesn't... I guess that it's all propped up on one thing there. Yeah, that's going to collapse, isn't it? Okay, we've got one here from Jamster. That won't work. I'll tell you now. Creepy creepers be creeping. We've seen theirs already. Jimmy Squarehead. Let's try this one. There's a bit of a gap there. That means that thing's just going to flop away, basically. So that won't work. But I think we'll move on to the next one now. Had a look at a fair few suggestions. Andrew Sims says my budget was 15,692. Let's flick through the rest of these and see if anyone's got one that looks like it might have a low budget. That one will break. Right, no, that's all of them. Okay, we've had a look at the suggestions. We're going to move on to the next level now. Okay, suspension bridge it is. Let's turn that off for a moment. Let's have a look at this. Is there any hydraulics? No. You've just got to build something that goes all the way across. Should we use the tracing tool here and make something that dips? Except, looking at that, like, flat is probably going to be the same. Okay, flat is probably going to be the same, I think is all I need to think about. Oh, what's going on? There we go. Right, let's just put that all the way across. Is this free to download, says Asuma Fanboy. It's not a free game, but you can play it using the website when I'm streaming. Oh, is that a joke? Did I do something wrong somewhere? Oh, I'll tell you what, it was probably snapping to the curve there. It does that. So if we make this straight. Okay, and then get it to fill. There you go. So 8,000 for the road alone. I think the best way to do the support is to have it underneath. To make it nice and big. Oh, that being said, we'll have to modify it in the middle there. Something like that. Looks good. Okay, so copy. Paste it over and over again. So we get to the other side. Oh, that didn't work. Why? Oh, do you know what? I reckon it's that line tool messing with things. Let's delete that. Hello? Weird. That was weird, that was. X, read the people, says Hytronics. Sorry, I wasn't reading the people. People magazine? No. Right, so what are the people saying? X, why is my name on the screen, or is it? If you've clicked follow, then you might have your name on the screen, or if you read... Oh, by the way, resubscribe. Ems Kawu for 4 months in a row. Thank you so much. I'm sorry I missed. I'm bad. I've been bad. I missed it. Oh, let's get rid of that. Don't need that right there, do we? Build it like the Golden Gate Bridge, says Timothy. The Golden Gate Bridge, isn't that the one... Yeah, I think I know. You've got like the suspension cable. Oh yeah, they've given us cable and rope, haven't they? That's what they're hinting at. But I'm trying to do it under budget, I guess, is the problem there. I'm trying to do it the boring way. Yeah, the boring way, pretty much. Potty Bridge is currently $8.99. I should have brought it during the sale. I think it was 75% minus, says SwissX Piplup. Yeah, always buy games in a sale from Steam. Like, you don't have to buy a game straight away. You can always buy it later and enjoy it then, remember. So that's what I do if I buy a game. I generally try and wait for a sale. You know, I've got a wish list, so if ever a game on there goes on sale, I can go check it out. Can we get away with this? I think it needs to go just one more. If we can get away with that, that would be awesome. I like the way you can only move it one at a time as well. There we go. Sweet. So hopefully that works. And now we just got to build a little support from here to there. So I think what we'll do is make that a little bit smaller. Maybe smaller still. Yeah, that looks more like it. I made some Jiffy Pop. Anyone want some? Says Silatran. What is Jiffy Pop? I think I've heard of that before, but I don't know what it is. Oh wow, can you not build there? Oh, that's the thing. Because of the rock. Oh, okay. That's put a bit of a wedge in our plans. Can we make this lower then? Because what if we can go from there to there? Yikes. Uh-oh. Is that the closest it goes? Oh no, that's... So the other one's fine, but this one isn't. Zaltus says, can you start accepting suggestions? We'll probably give it a miss on this one because it's a huge bridge. It's going to be very hard to figure out. We'll do it on smaller ones. I'm just thinking though, this is... I mean, that's... this ain't going to stay up, right? Yeah, you need the sideways bit, and we don't have that. So, oh, what if we did that? That sort of combats it. That might even be stronger. So let's copy that. Well, that's a good idea. And put it there. Wow. Hello. Oh wait, 2 cars at once. Oh my god, look at the stress. It's too much stress. It's all stressed out over there. I reckon that we could like push all of these up by one on either side, all the way to the back. That makes it a lot smaller. And I don't know how to reduce the stress there because it didn't appear on that side. Only use triangles, says B Ye. That's sort of what we're doing. Occasionally you have to use a little bit of squares as well. That's sort of in line with what we're doing. Okay. Let's see how it fares now. Nah, it's still got all that stress. Not so much on the other side, but on this side it gets sent to that point, so that needs some reinforcing. And that one as well. Oh, it looks like it's almost going to hold in. Like maybe there's somewhere else we can make it a tiny bit stronger. It might be that adding woods across these middle bits would help as well. Like that. Let's see how much stress there is with that there. It's probably added more. Retract says triangles support themselves. Yeah, triangles are definitely good. Funny enough, that one made it across. That's funny to me. Alright, what we'll probably do is just like swap those two to steel. I think they might have a lot of stress because the weight is coming across, and like ripple effect or something, you know, like because there's weight here, it sort of gets pushed over to this side and it finds a weak spot there. That might be why. Let's delete it and do that. Give it another try. Use steel to reinforce. It's cheaper to use a small amount of steel than an excessive amount of wood, says Mr. Opposite. Yeah, it could be so. Now look, now it's the other side that's all stressing out. But it worked. 38,000. I mean, is that a good score? Yeah, that's a real good score. 327. For a second there, when I saw the line all the way over the side, I was like, maybe number 1 on the leaderboard. Maybe number 1. No. Wow, 24,000. I wonder how they've done that. Anyway, let's go see what the next level is. It is split. This is a small one. We'll do suggestions on this. So, let's see. We've got our A needs to go to the top. C needs to go down. Let's set something up. I reckon... What is the best way to do this? Like, you could have maybe all of that supported by that single anchor point. So maybe this is your split point where it goes up to A. But maybe some of A actually is a road like that. Connect it there. I am not sure. I am not sure. What's the link, says NJ2244. It'll be in chat for you, buddy. If you want to join in and play. Yeah, A's got to go to the top, then something's going to lower down for C. It's actually like quite challenging now that I look at it. It's going to need like a pivot point in an awkward place, I think is the idea. Zychrome says, is there a please don't spam commands message? Is that even a thing? I don't know. There are a lot of commands in chat. Maybe some of them are a little unnecessary. 619 says accept suggestions. Okay, to get going, maybe we can. If you guys want us to maybe make one that doesn't even work, but gives us an idea on how to do this. Because if we start going up here, our pivot point is quite far away, which would suggest doing it from here, but then that means a really big bridge to be held up and moved by the hydraulics. Do the split at the beginning, says Colton Stewart. Interesting idea. We could have a road like this, and then a road something like that. That's an idea. What if the road above moved away? Ah, there you go. So let's... Okay, right, I got this. We got this now, come on. Let's use the tracing tool and make a line like that. Okay, but that's a bit... Well, actually, let's aim for that, but let's change this. So, slight curve on it. Okay, let's fill that in with roads. How about that? So we push that up after we're done. That makes so much more sense that it's almost silly. And that road is curved, so we'll do all of this manually. That's actually going to be a lot of weight for it to support as well. Yeah, this is still going to be tricky. B Yee says 8 hours ahead of you, mate. There you go. You sussed it out quickly by the sounds of it. Took me a while there, didn't it? Okay. We wanna connect to that one. That looks like it's gonna be nice and strong, actually. Problem with that is, I do believe you'll need something in the middle because that doesn't connect to there. very strong. I wonder if sometimes making the road dip a little bit is a good idea. If we turn off the grid, can we actually do that? No. That's as far as it goes. Oh, we've got suggestions coming in. Let's, yeah, let's put that there for now. I'm going to sneeze. Oh my god. Let's have a look at this one. And let's sneeze. Oh, there we go. That looks absolutely crazy. Let's... What is this even going to do? It's going to fall over. Or is it a suggestion as to... Okay, so because the road goes up and down, it's... maybe that's actually quite strong to hold it up, but you'd need something to prop it up in the middle. Something's got to prop that up. Yeah, not too sure about that. What about this one? That's a very... Yeah, let's see what happens with this. Because that's a very sturdy looking bridge. Don't tell me this works! Don't tell me this works. Oh, come on now! That's amazing! Oh my god! How much more do you need to get to the top? 10,000. That was amazing! Let's try that. Oh my god, whose was that? Akarasu, that is the best bridge ever. Can we make this like a little bit more resource friendly for us? Because that looked ever so sturdy. I think actually we're going to struggle here. Moving them sort of one at a time. Probably that's the best. I'm going to do the modify. Oh my god, that is so awesome. I gotta say, it's definitely on the cheaty side, but it's fun that you can think of something like that. But that changes a lot of levels for me. There's probably a lot of stuff you can go back and change because of that. Yeah, look at that. So what are we up to now? 517. What if we removed the steel and reinforced it with some wood? I didn't look at my budget before and after. 1627 now. We've got more suggestions coming in as well. That's so funny. And that works just fine as well. Ooh, now there's the tension. Okay, that brings us up to 400. So 16272. How can we make that better for us? Can we move the position of any of this? Right, let's try and bring... No, you can't move anything at this point. Anything here that could be slightly different? Like, is that cheaper? It is. Maybe you get away with that. Maybe you would get away... Ah, but it's got to fall down, hasn't it? It's got to fall down onto the thing. Let's see if we can get away with that, because that's cheaper still, isn't it? This is hilarious. Someone says the steel might change the way it breaks. Yeah, that's all. Ah, dude, come on. Wait, I didn't want to press undo. I wanted to press stop. Let's use the grid on that, just so we can do it by a finite amount. Now that this is lower, doesn't it mean? It means we can probably do stuff like this. Let's use the grid. Ah, look at that price come down. This is cool. Paper Cut says, "Can you give me the link?" You can get it. You can get it in chat. There we go. And will this one land below? Oh yes, it will. We can improve this, man. This is crazy. Who sent this again? Thank you. We're up to 315. Like there's like a jump here where all of a sudden. Oh, actually, that's because there's like 300 other people. Okay, let's continue trying to knock this down a little bit. I reckon that can come lower. And then what we've got to do is lower the rest of it as well. And this is probably really, like, taking it close now. But as we come down, it should potentially make it easier to tweak these. That's what I'm thinking. Aha, look at that. Maybe bring that out a little bit. Push that back. So 15,000 now and 70. My word. It's still holding up. A lot of tension back there. Then it dissipates. That falls away. That's so cheeky. Dodu says, what's the URL to help? It's all in chat for you. Amazing. 212. We're up to 212 now on the leaderboard. Insane. Insane. Let's keep going. Let's keep going here. I reckon that needs to be bigger for it to take less stress. Okay, and again, let's raise that up a little bit. So we're aiming for below 15,000 this time. So I reckon we could probably get it a fair bit less. Keep bringing all of these down. How's that? 14,800. Yeah, 14,800. Timmy Leaf says this bridge will not make the level blue as it has maximum stress over 100%. Oh, you might be right. We'll have to go have a look at that. Either way, it's fun to do the budget. Sweet. Level complete. Leaderboard, please load. There you go. 178. Oh man, I want to keep going. What do you guys reckon? Should we keep going? How are we going to even get close to like 11,000? Maybe there's... Let's have a look. 14.8. Right, let's say we replace that with steel. Yeah, definitely not more effective, so don't even think about that. Where else? I reckon you can lower this bridge a fair bit, so let's make that wider. Bring all of this down. And then bring that road right down. Okay, but if... maybe that's a bit much. Right, so we're under again. Okay, so hopefully that's a good enough slope. Let's bring this down a little bit. Actually, as we bring it down, this here could be a little bit wider across. Okay. Yep, look, our budget's coming down again. So that might be a bit extreme at this point. But it might just be enough. Put that there. 1440 now. Oh my god. Could it even? No, that's surely it. We've done too much. It's never going to work. It's going to break. But it didn't. And it goes up there. Oh my god. Oh, come on now. Oh. Let's change that ever so slightly. See if it does a little bit better. No Problem Solution says I just made a Twitch account. Congratulations. Now you can comment. Have your comment read. Nathaniel says now wait 4 hours. Yeah, you could be... oh, there you go. You could be at this for hours. Let's check out people's suggestions. Let's load that bridge design. So, oh, people are working on the same thing that we've got by the looks of it. This one right here looks interesting. 24,000. Oh, wow. Okay, no. What we should do is not click this until we're done. 14,890 there. What were we trying to aim for? 14,400, I think. Okay, that's lower. Right, and does this one doesn't hold up. Interesting design though. Maybe done a little bit better. That would do the same thing. I got another one here. I think we actually already looked at that one. Yeah, we've got to keep... a lot of these look the same. Let's try this one. 14... no, that's 14.7. Got one here from QWERTY. Let's load this one up. That looks interesting. That looks very interesting. Let's watch this one go. That looks like it's going to work for me. Oh, it does that again. Huh. I thought there was some hydraulics in there, and then it breaks. Nope. So let's go back to the area here. It's a split. Alright, so we don't get the blue score. Well spotted, my friend. Oyen says, what's this with the tea? It's a tea reminder. I need to drink more of my tea. Okay, so how do we get this one done? I don't know. Is X only going to play Polybridge's stream, says Jackie. Yep, that's the plan for today's stream. Yogsy says, I want to change my my name colour switch. There is a way to do that. There's a little icon at the bottom of chat that you can click on and change your colour there. Right, so how are we going to do this again? We've got one. Let's have a look at this one. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Oh, wow. Hey, look at the budget. Fascinating idea. Fascinating. Shame about the ending there. Let's turn off the grids. Wow, what a cool idea. That'll keep it under budget. Well, you know, lower than we got before. Huh. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. I think that bit might suffer because it's always going to like sag a little. And that's going to lock the car. How cool is this, peeps? Oh, very nearly. Can we get it a little bit more? What if the... I think if the one at the... No, the one at the top is shorter, then it might sag less for the car. Really not sure how that would work. Okay, up it goes. No. Not sure how to fix that other than making this a little bit higher. But I also want to just tweak this a little bit. I'm already messing around with it. Right. Under 14,000. Well under. That looks good. Yes! Right, but is it going to... Oh my god, no, it nosedives into it. That'll never work. Let's give it one more attempt with a little less sag here. Okay. This thing's going to like speed off. Ah, it's not going to work. Let's load up another one. That's interesting. 14,200. Let's give it a spin. Looks like it works. Well done, you. Oh no. And another one here from Blackpool Transport. I don't think that'll work. Right. Anyway, let's work on a road then. So, or a design even. How are we going to do this? Still haven't made up my mind. So we don't want to lower the whole thing. Jackie Jack says, I love your tabs video. Glad you like them, buddy. Glad you like them. Right, I don't know what to do. I want some suggestions now. Give me an idea. So let's load this. It's over budget, but there's some merit in what it's attempting. Yeah, let's try this one. Look at how rickety it is. Let's turn off the grid. Let's like smooth this out a touch in places. Okay, that's all right. And then we're gonna drop that bit there. So let's delete those. That could probably be wood. And then let's put hydraulics from there to there. Okay, that sends us over budget again. So we're gonna tone down all of this and delete that. And then because it's got steel around it, we can probably change a lot of it. Oh, how far over budget are we though? Alright, just under budget. Yeah, extremely sturdy. Oh wow! Oh wow, that's completely wrong. There you go. X, you could probably change some steel for wood. You're absolutely right. But because we've already done it way under budget, I just want to complete it to get the blue now. Look at that. Come on. It's going to break. Which means you don't get the blue when it breaks. So let's try that again. I think we need to perhaps bring the angle here down. See how that fares. Yep, good. Then that bit goes over. It should roll off the edge, and it breaks it. Great. Oops. Damn it, that's really bad. Oh wait, no, does that count then? Okay, apparently that counts. So, let's do the next one. Apparently that doesn't make sense that would count, does it? How do you make something a split joint, says Paper Cup? You have to double click on it, and then you can zoom in and change the numbers as well. Creepers be creeping says, do other suggestions. Yeah, we'll take more suggestions. Right, what was this one again? Car, hydraulics. Okay, yeah. So we only have one anchor point is the catch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's kind of crazy, isn't it? I think it's easier than it looks. Something like that is what we want. Let's turn off the grids. Let's make a shape like a so. We can even put something there. Fascinating. Right, so we want some woods. I think the problem is the angle. If you look at how high this thing's got to be pulled upwards, it's quite a lot. Quite a lot. How far will the hydraulics go? Not that far. Let's see what that does. Yep. That was terrible. Right, that is not going to have a good time. Not going to have a good time at all. This, I reckon... In fact, the whole thing, I reckon, should like go upwards from that point. Okay, let's see how that does. That looks awful, that bit in the middle. Oh my god, that is so rickety. Ah, and then it snaps somewhere over the back here. Maybe make that a little bit further down. So where does it snap? Let's slow it down. Just that bit. It's too much. All the weight gets redirected there. We've got a resubscribe from Anti-Bane for 2 months in a row. Thank you for resubscribing, buddy. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Alcester says, help, Mumbo nuked Hermitcraft. I'm on Hermitcraft right now. There's no sign of a nuke. Everything seems to be okay over there. Make a ramp that avoids the boat, says Lee Sport. What a cool idea! I like that, Lee. That is a really cool idea. Let's see if we can do that. So, something like that. In fact, what it needs to do, it doesn't need to avoid the boat. It needs to get to the other side. And I reckon something like that might just be enough. Okay, let's put roads on it. Bam. This is definitely an interesting idea for solving the level. Can go as far as the second one. Really don't know if that's going to be enough. Connect those together and then that to there. No, I reckon we should get that connection. Okay, how far down does it want to go? About there. Looking good. So let's make all of this smaller. Something like that. So 5,000. Oh, this is slow. Look at how slow it is, though. Oh, what a miserable fail. Great suggestion. Yeah, maybe the road going up and dropping might work as well, but I doubt we'd get away with a budget there. Let's have a look at people's suggestions. Okay, we've got Blackpool Transport here. Let's load that bridge design. Interesting. And it breaks. Oh, talk about it being slow. It's playing at half speed. Blue Flame has got a design. Oh, that's clever, using a little prop. Why didn't I think of that earlier? That's the winner right there. That's the way we're going to do this. Let's load this one. That is going to fail. I mean, I don't even know what's going on there. If we reinforce that, what would happen? It's over budget. I don't get what this thing here is doing, but okay. We've got one from Adam Cheese here. Let's load... Oh. There's nothing to hold that up. There's nothing to hold that up. However... What if we had a little thing like that? Almost. Let's put a rope on it. Okay, and... Is there even a way to... I don't think there's a way to hold that thing on the other side, no. Hilarious. Hilarious. Lots of people in chat pointing out I'm on 50% speed. Yep, I kind of got that too late, didn't I? There's a rope there. Does that... That's a thing you can do. Look at that! Oh, unlucky. Let's change that for steel then. And see how it goes. Well, there you go. That's... I mean, that's the That's the right sort of road setup, isn't it? Let's see if we can... Well, actually, let's just play it through. Look at that one. Who suggested that? Well done, you. That's amazing, because that worked. But budget isn't low enough, so... How do we make the budget lower? We obviously want to use less steel, which is going to be very difficult, I think. Let's give it a shot, though. That is going to feel a lot of stress. Okay, let's reinforce all of this road as well. Oh, it looks not terrible. Yeah, I knew that one would suffer. It almost did it. It almost did it, man. Let's lower that. Just tweak it a tiny amount. Ooh, that time it got across, but it still broke. Let's change that to steel as well. And that puts our budget up to like 9,000 now. Ah, it just redirects it somewhere else. Okay, I reckon maybe that and a little bit of rope might be useful. I don't know. That's probably not useful at all. Replace the steel with rope, says Owen. Okay, let's try that. That's going to bring... No, that didn't work. That didn't work at all. Maybe we change the shape of this. Ooh, again, so close. It looks so close. Let's keep tweaking the road. That's what initially we did, and then I got a little bit distracted from doing that. So the problem is at some point... Oh, wow. The car starts to tip, and that becomes a bit too much for it. Nope, that's not good. Let's try that. Yes! Oh, and the boat doesn't hit it. Amazing. Right, next one. This is a budget of 9,000. Ah! And it broke. And it broke. What if we reinforce that? Hi. Delete that one. Okay. Nice. Can it do the second one as well? Ah! Well, we still lowered the budget a little bit. That was fascinating. Let's have a look at some more suggestions here. That will... I don't know what that will do, actually. No, that'll break. That's what it'll do. We got one here from 619 Soldier. That will break immediately. Got one from Anonymous X. Ah, lots of steel in there. Oh, and it breaks. And the whole thing falls apart very neatly. Let's have a look. Do we have one from QWERTY? I saw. Got one here from Jack. That one's going to fall apart immediately. Lassery. Okay, that's interesting. No. Creepers be creeping. Oh. Oh, that's different. Yeah, I can see what you're doing there. That's different. I like that. But I think here, look, let's tweak this. I think that's got to be higher. That's got to be higher. Give him a bit more of that. I reckon that hydraulics though needs to go from there to there. It needs to expand. Come on. Look at that. That's going to do it. No, it's not. No, it is not. It needs to be a little bit more like that, I reckon. Actually, you probably need to change the expand all the way again. There it goes. Is it enough? No! No, it's definitely not. Well, we can keep trying. Let's make the angle of this a little bit bigger. See how that does. Come on now. So close, so close. We've got to make this one work. Let's go for an even higher thing now. There we go. Make sure that's going to 50%. No. I'll tell you what, we'll give up on it. We'll give up on it. Dave says, reminder, You do not need to repeat your message for Asuma to answer them. You should wait a long time before restating your statement. Just a friendly reminder. Yep. Always a good idea. Always a good idea just to wait. Okay, that's interesting, but I don't know. It doesn't work. Jazz Avoid! What you got for us, Jazz? Oh, interesting. Didn't work, though. THK 54. Okay, let's try. Oh, wow, that's going to work. Surely that's going to work. Look at that. Nice use of the rope. Oh, so close. Let's expand that. Oh, and then it goes over budget ever so slightly. That's unfortunate. I reckon this doesn't need to be as big. And I reckon neither does that. So, something like to about there. What's this contracting to? 50%. Let's have a look at that. No, that broke. Put some wood there then to help with the tension. Okay, does it work? Does it work? Oh, is that high enough? Oh, it's not quite. So that's as far as the hydraulics wants to go. Does pushing this back further really help? Let's find out. That doesn't look good. Oh, but it worked! It totally worked. Now, can it land safely? Ah, it's not actually on the other side when it comes back down. Oh dear. Oh dear. Just have to keep trying things, I guess. It's Cheesy Toast says, "Is song request on?" No, we don't do song requests. We just let the albums play. Right, this one's cheeky, isn't it? I'll tell you what, I'm gonna have a go now because I've seen a lot of suggestions. I really like this idea of putting the ramp to the other side. So we're gonna aim for about that height. Oh, it's snapped to the line tool. Yep, don't want you, go somewhere else. Aim for about that height. Okay, that's good. And then we will continue with some woods. There we go, that's what we've got to remember. So now, where do I want to put the pivot point, like, on this design? I don't know. Okay, so that's going to hold it up. Car can go all the way across. Excellent. So now we just got to make it simple. And I know how I want to do this. I'm going to do this with steel down here. And hydraulics pushing upwards. Let's see what that does. Is it even going to be able to do that? Yeah, that sort of makes sense that would happen, doesn't it? Makes a lot of sense. Can we reach that over there? Not from there. Okay. What about the top hydraulic? Corvo Style says, X, look at the buttons at the bottom right. They will help you with the tracing tool. Ah, I guess I can press clear, can't I? I don't know what these ones do. They don't have little tooltips. They're always just sort of there. I mean, I assume that one locks it. I don't know. NJ says, help, the stream isn't loading and I've restarted my computer. Anyone know what to do? Try a different browser. Someone could let him know in chat. That'd be great. Okay. Right, let's do steel from here to there. And let's remove that and make that the hydraulics. This isn't going to work, but well, actually, it might do. I don't know. Might do, might not. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, come on now. I didn't have to try too much for that. Look at that. Now, when it goes back down, I noticed that the other side, it doesn't, like, come all the way down again. Maybe we can change that by... Whoa, no. What's going to change that? Maybe it being a little bit wider. Right, so it goes up, then when it comes down, it doesn't drop to the... Oh, dear. To the same spot. So that's fine. But then... Oh, no, it landed that time. Look! Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, decent score. What's the highest score someone's done? 4,065? How is that even possible? Some of you are saying reinforce the road, make the road steel. Oh, we don't need to, we've done it. Right, let's exit, let's see what's next. All the desert wind's done. Now we can move on to snowdrift. We're going to do a loop back. Ah, does this one involve making a giant loop? I think it does, you know. Couldn't you put a steel... Couldn't put steel going inside the land? I could have, possibly. Anyway, we're doing this one now, so... A1... A's got to get back over there. I think I know how this one works. Anyway, we're going to use the tracing tool on this one to have a fantastic time. Let's go from there to there. Let's extend that out. No, we want that to be flat. Actually, this isn't quite how I pictured it. Let's drag that. Fascinating. Okay, I sort of pictured it like... I don't know how to describe it really, but ending up flat there, which it sort of doesn't. It's flat here, but not there. And I guess to do that, you've got to do that. And then that one isn't flat either. Interesting stuff, I guess. Yeah, look at that. I don't know, it's something really odd about that to me. Because I guess it's treating it like a line there, and when I draw one flat, it's not flat on the other. We got a suggestion from Creepy Creepers Be Creeping. That I think is far too exaggerated, but definitely on the scale of what we're trying to do. Yeah, let's use the tracing tool different then. Let's go from here. Oh, hello, tracing tool. Let's go from there to like here. Maybe. Something like that, even possible? I reckon that's going to cause a ton of tension. Let's try it again. Let's go a lot higher though. That looks reasonable to me. What do you guys think? Let's fill it in. Okay, and then what we need is another trace from here. Hey, I clicked on the thing. From there to there. Actually, something like that ain't too bad, is it? Actually, no, what we need to do is do it from here to there. Cool, fill that in. Excellent. Right, so how's that? How is that? I'm going to tweak that last road and make it tip over a little bit more. Just, oh, turn off the grid, please. Just a little bit more like that. It's looking good. That's going to have no way of being supported. Let's delete that. There we go. Right, so we're going to use steel for this. We're not aiming for low budget stuff. I don't even know how you do it on this one. Okay, now this here is going to be important. How? It's not going to get there anytime soon. I have no idea what I'm doing all of a sudden. Lord says, thank you for answering my question, no problem. Crazy Banana says, try building the proper bridge, and I'm here to try to do my homework. And helping X, brilliant. Do your homework first, buddy. Right, we'll go for something like this. And then think about how it all connects later. Do you connect there? I think you do, actually. Actually, all of this is a bit wonky. Interesting, that's alright, that's a reasonable start, I think, I hope. Tea reminder there from Pengus, thank you buddy, let's have a sip. We got a lot of suggestions coming in. I'm going to, Crazy Banana says, OX is wasting money, I do not think that much steel is needed. Well, I don't really know what I'm doing. Actually, it's a good point. If I need to do this under budget, what am I doing? Let's look at people's suggestions. Oh, clever man. Clever man. I'm thinking too big, aren't I? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like this. That's the way you do things. Like, hasn't quite worked out, but that's on the right line. Oh, looks like a lot of you know what's going on here. Look at that. Oh! Oh! Oh, and it gets across! Incredible. Incredible. Let's try some more. That is insane, and it doesn't work. How could that be? I reckon like a little bit of support here. Out of money. Alright. Oh, like you're not even allowed to go over budget now, you're out of money. Cyber dice, let's check this one out. Ooh, let's add a little bit of reinforcement at the bottom. There you go. Ah, neither of them made it. Okay, Tarandrion? I can't quite say your name. You know that though. You know I can't quite say your name. That is an interesting design. Unfortunately, it fails miserably. We've got one here from Aussie393. That's an interesting one. I don't think it'll hold up. Almost did. Oh wow, that one went crazy. Asuma, yes, that's what it says. Blackpool transport here. Let's check this one out. And it falls apart. Andrew Wissam. Let's do this one. And it falls apart. There's also that are falling apart. We've got cat pose here. That is holding together. Oh, didn't quite work. Oh wait, we've looked at these already. Let's go to the top of the list. Paper cut with the latest. I really liked these. I really like these designs that I saw earlier. I think we'll probably build this by hand. So, got to think. Like a quick as turn. I reckon what we want is to use the tracing tool. We're going to use it very different here. Let's go for a lot of height. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Something like that. Now, here's the important thing. Let's make the road length really, really short. Even shorter than that, probably. Okay, how about 1? There we go. Delete. Fill. Okay, because now each of the little increments are a lot smaller, so hopefully it'll be able to take that, if that makes sense, to take the impact of it. I don't know. Anyway, it means a lot more triangles as well, so hopefully these triangles are going to be nice and strong. They look strong so far to me. Right, that's good. That's what we want. I don't think it flicks back quite enough, but now we just got to get it to like hold on. Will that even work? Will that even be a thing? Oh my god, that's got potential. I think it's just a little bit too steep. Let's try adjusting a few things. Something like that. Let's see how that does now. Right, I reckon it needs some more support from somewhere. Or maybe it needs more ropes. Let's try that. The ropes aren't like terribly expensive. At the same time, I'm wondering if this is just terrible. Oh my god, it got up there at least. Martin Bomb says love the music, awesome. It's Izuku. Listening to some classic Izuku here. Classic FM, no. This isn't really going to help, is it? In fact, I've lost complete and utter track of what's going on there. Oh wow, wow, that did help. That's fascinating that helped. So let's look at what ropes split here. Let's try and get a good view. Those two, the two furthest away. So if we get rid of them, will it just play out like normal? No, they're actually an important part of keeping it going. Wow, that's interesting though. Maybe make all this bigger so it's a little bit stronger. Okay, that's breaking. That's fine. Let's add one of those ropes back, just the one. The two that broke are where it has to probably do the most turning, right? Where it has to really go whoomp and spin over. Yeah. Do you know what we haven't done? We haven't had any reinforcement down here. That's going to help. Help massively. Look at that. It's getting quite sturdy now. I also think it might be a little bit too big. Let's delete that because let's see where that goes. Yeah, we can get away with a little bit less there. Okay, I'm going to delete that, and then put those ropes back. And we got a resubscribe for 2 months in a row from yourselves. Thank you for resubscribing, buddy. I hope you're enjoying today's stream. Playing a little bit of Polybridge today. Okay, okay. How does that do? Yeah, we've lost something here, haven't we? We've lost a little bit of sturdiness that this extra bit here was bringing. So let's add that back. I don't know if that's really going to help too much. Nah, a lot of it's failing down here now. Maybe we'll make these bigger. A while there, it looked real good, and now I've just changed too much stuff, really, haven't I? THK says, dang, the top score is a mere 800. 800 what? Like, budget? That can't be done, surely. We got lots of suggestions coming in, I see them. Let's have a look at some of these again, then. Let's load that. Oh, wow. That's an interesting concept. Oh, unlucky, unlucky. What if we added a rope through it? That might help. Ooh. Okay, that's one across. Let's try and get the second. Oh, this guy's going nuts. Calm down, mate. Calm down. It's only a game. Look at that. Crazy. So it's just a case of this ramp isn't good enough. There we go. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. 21,000 and it's gone across. 385 is the score. Peeps, whoever sent that, well done. We've gotta make this bit here work without the steel, and maybe just tweak this a little bit. Like, can we get this same one to work with a little less ramp? Like, maybe even less there. Let's try that. Let's see how it performs. Okay, it broke, but we can fix that. Sweet, and it landed. All right, so let's make all of that a tiny bit bigger. I'm wondering if we can get away with less here as well. So let's make that go to about there. Ooh. oh, right. Okay, that is tuned down. And now we just need a way to make this bit here work. Alkista says X's fan base is so great. Yeah, they're the best, right? Come on now. Who's got the best fan base? You guys are. Mr. Trenkill says, I'm good, peeps. Thanks for asking. How are you all? Mr. Tranquil, welcome to the stream. We're doing great. We are trying to suss out how to get this guy up to there using a minimal amount of budget. So if you are sending in suggestions, I'm only going to load ones that keep this the exact same way, because that is very low. We just need to figure this out. So it didn't work with... I wonder if it would work with just rope to there. I mean, that looks like a disaster, but it might not be. Oh, it is a disaster. It was a predictable disaster. Right, I'm assuming that's as far out as the steel wanted to go. Okay. What speed does it approach at? Quite fast. Can we get away with starting off with roads that perhaps comes out a little bit sharper? How are we going to... For now, let's create that. Right, would it hit that and be okay? No, it would break. Oops. Let's reinforce that. Okay, that's interesting. Now let's put a second one here. This is experimenting, peeps. This is experimenting. Like, can we get it to bump? No. Now we need some rope here to here. And you probably want to be in the centre of that. Okay, no. How can we get some better... Let's try that. Already, this is sort of not going quite where I wanted. Let's was wondering if we could bump it up a little bit, but looking at all the steel it needs to reinforce it, maybe not. No, okay, let's go to there then. Let's add our final bump in the road. That monstrosity. Interesting. Interesting. It actually gets there, sort of. That counts. That counts. Now, we need something clever. We need something clever down here. Let's have a look. So, nope, that doesn't keep the side the same. I want to see the side over here kept identical. That looks identical. Let's load that then. That's not identical, which is slightly worrying. Damn, I guess I'll have to rebuild it. I don't think it's difficult to rebuild. Okay, so that gets it up there, but it breaks. Just wondering. It breaks all over the place, but what if some of this was steel as well? Pie? No? I don't know. Okay, let's go through these again. That one's kept the same design. Let's load this one. That, I think, will not work. No. Okay, let's try the next one down. That's another one that uses it. Oh, that's really different. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, what about that? That's reasonable. I mean, it breaks in a big way, but maybe there's something to that. The Lego Lord says, "Hey X, why does it say assume we're playing Polybridge on Hermitcraft?" Because if you click on Hermitcraft, you'll see we're part of the Hermitcraft streaming group. Okay. We've got a donation here, Noise in the Ear, from Rocky Avalon saying, "Hey X, I hate the feeling of not being able to watch, but unfortunately I'm too sick to even watch your stream. Anyway, take my money, you deserve it." Thank you as always, buddy. So sorry to hear that you're sick. I hope you can feel better and recover and make a speedy recovery. And if you're not watching, then, well, obviously you're watching this little bit of the stream. Either way, thank you, buddy. Hope you get better. Get better soon. There's something here. Like, I don't think maybe we're gonna keep it going at the same speed. I've had another idea as well, right? Which is, what if we add like something before it to like interfere with? Oh, well, hey, what's going on here? Oh, now that's what I'm talking about. Like, if we change the speed of this thing or make it behave differently, then we might be able to get away with a different ramp approaching it. So that thing seems to just fall down. Okay, fair enough. Let's mess around with that. Let's put it down there to begin with. Hi, don't want to move? Why doesn't it want to go? Oh, whatever. Okay, that didn't work. Interesting. I mean, you could spend hours like messing around with this. Oh wow, that's almost what we want, except I think it's going in the wrong direction. Interesting. Let's tweak it a little bit. Okay, and that made it break. We sort of don't want that thing to break as well. Right, you could treat it so differently knowing that it's going to go over there now. I reckon we should tweak this until we get something that looks reasonable. Then again, you make it jump. What if you jump it onto the road? Like, what if the road is now over here? Like that. So, oh, it doesn't quite reach that. Let's delete some of that. Let's delete all of that. Yeah, you can see the idea though, right? Like what if that alone meant it could get up there? Then this little thing. Oh my god, it is such a good idea. Let's roll with this. Let's roll with this. Come on now, come on. Let's do a little bit like that, and then like that, and we might just tuck it over. Oh my god, that's so clever. Ha! That is totally got some potential. Totally got some potential. I think it's a little bit too close, so we've got to drag it further back. Totally got potential here. Oh my god! Yes! No! Wait, what does this mean? What does this mean? One made it, but the other one didn't. Whoa, wait, hey, it just did something. Oh, that is super cheaty. That is so cheaty. I love it. Okay, so eventually, right, its wheels now spin the other direction. Come on now, get to the end. Oh my god, 122! That is sweet. We have got... How the hell did Sean do that with 800? We have got to reduce the budget on this. This is extremely cool. This is a revolution. So the tension really looked like it went through those two bits there, which is fine. Let's see if everything else can be done with wood and we can bring the budget all the way down. So we're not going to move the positions of the roads. Let's go... Right, you will then hit that and that, which is good. What about over here? Let's just connect it all up for now. Oops. Might need those, but for now, let's go with that. No, it breaks. It broke on that bit, which is interesting. Maybe a rope would help somewhere. Fascinating. Here's the other thing. Unless it gets up perfectly, the way they land at the top might not be the same. Ankaif says, "Hey X, been watching since Hermitcraft Season 2. I'm loving your video. Keep up the good work." Thank you, buddy. Becky says, "Try cables." Let's try cables then. Let's put one there, see what it does. Oh wow, that seemed to sort of help a little bit. Then it kind of lost its way. Let's add a connection there. Okay, let's add another thing here. It's almost getting there. It feels like, I think where it breaks is the back here. I reckon you need a connection like that. In fact, it's making more sense to me now. Let's get rid of all of this nonsense. We haven't tried reinforcing the other bits, by the way. I'm going to put steel here and there. Because I reckon... Yeah, I reckon that's where the strength for most of it is. So... now I want my wood to go... Actually, let's try it with rope. Right, I reckon you need something there. And then we need some triangles up the top here. Come on now. That has definitely got the potential. Oh, look at it! Look at it! Right, this is so cool. This is so cool. Remember, we want to use as little steel as possible, and we've already used probably more than I should be aiming for. I reckon we need rope. Probably rope across that bit. Right, it broke. Reese Excel says, all the tension is on the steel, add more support. Well, it sort of is. It sort of is. Remember, we're trying to do this with as little support as possible. Let's reinforce that. And everything gets pushed back to that point is the problem I'm seeing. Right there. It's all going to get pushed into that. Yeah, and then it breaks there. So, can we divert some of that? No, doesn't look like it. Let's add a rope. It's getting there, it's getting there. I reckon, can that reach that? I don't want to mess with the roads at the moment, because they do good. They do good, yo. Also, does it look like it even hits this bit at the bottom? Yeah, it just nudges that bit at the bottom ever so slightly. You might be able to get away with not even using that. Let's delete it. Oh, wow. Apparently we don't need the bit at the bottom. Let's get rid of it then. That was a good discovery. Oh, maybe we do need the bit at the bottom. Let's continue working on this. So that didn't break anywhere. Let's add a rope. Oh, that's already got a rope. So let's delete that rope then. This is cool. I like this. Okay, then it broke. And then that one doesn't get across. I'm very tempted to change the roads now. Very tempted. Let's make that a little bit taller. Let's delete that. And let's put some steel. And then wood like this. Fascinating. Okay, so now what we're going to do is remove that steel and do the same thing that we did above, but below, and connect them there. Okay, that's nice and sturdy. Ooh, but not quite. Come on now. Oh no, he pushed him back. He said no, I won't. Maybe that might even be the way to go. Okay, that is good. Oh, then it pushes it the wrong way. Totally kicked it apart. Yeah, something's got to be different somewhere around here. Does this thing here break? Oh, it does. This whole time I've been thinking it doesn't break. Damn. We've got a noise in here. Donation here from Gloucester Lad saying, hey, really enjoying your stream. Here is something for you in the months to come. Thank you so much, buddy. Do appreciate it. I'm glad that you're enjoying the stream. Playing some Polybridge today. X your bigger spoon than Mumbo. What's this? You're using more budget than before. Well, that's possible. That's possible. That being said, though, we had a lot of steel going on before, and now we've got a lot less. Oh, you could lose hours to this game just tweaking things. It's ridiculous. Let's maybe try spreading these out. I think that actually worked better when they were closer together. Yeah, look, that fell apart really easy. Let's squeeze it all up. Like that. Squeezy peasy. Right, and then it went up. So that we learned something there, and then that one's right, not quite good enough. I think we're gonna have to tweak the shape of the road ever so slightly, which I don't want to do. Ah, and then it breaks. Yeah, we're gonna be here all day, aren't we? We're gonna be here all day. I don't want to do that. We've had a lot of fun. You know, figuring that out. That was cool. Let's see what these suggestions are. So it looks like people are using the same stuff. That one's got a much bigger budget, and because it's so reinforced, it gets both across. But then that happens. Disaster. Got one here from Zaltus. Let's have a look. Using this little method. Interesting layout. Oh, doesn't quite work. Unfortunate. Oh! Piggyback. Okay, we've got two more here. One from... let's stop that level. One from Weenie... No, we've got Aussie 93 here. Let's load that. Bam. Oh. Unlucky. Capedios? I'm terrible at these names. Oh, look, they've added some of that. Oh, wow. No, that doesn't help. That doesn't help at all. Blue flame here. Let's try this one. Oh! What's going on with that? Let's have a look at this. Solder us. Got added some of those things on as well. That doesn't help. Minecraft Space Official. Let's have a look. Let's give it a try. That is mental. Oh, the other one lands on it. Got one here from Jonathan. Let's load this. That is humongous. Will it do it? No, it falls apart. Unfortunately, it falls apart. We got resubscribes. I've missed them though. James D. Brew, 27, resubscribed for 4 months in a row. Thank you so much, buddy. Bill Cooper Hicks for 3 months in a row. Do appreciate it. I hope you're all enjoying the stream. Keep your suggestions open. I can't remember if we did that or not. Did that count? Where are we up to? Snowdrift. So, loop back. We did it. We did it. Triple split is the next one. Yeah, what was that? 3 sets of hydraulics? No, they all go at once. I don't even know how to do that. Let's get something simpler going on. What's the one after it? Hydraulic. Oh, just a hydraulic jump. That sounds simple. Swing back. All of these get really complicated about now, don't they? Which is no good. I'll tell you what. Let's load a simpler one, and then we'll get some suggestions coming. Tall bridge, under bridge. Tall bridge sounds like a tall bridge. There you go. What's your ideas for this one? I'll get you started. You're going to need a lot of wood. And you probably want them built in squares. I think when I first played this one, you didn't have the copy-paste tool yet, and you just had to build it all manually. But I could be remembering incorrectly. I don't know how you get a low budget on this. Well, I guess you'd probably find a clever formation for it. Atoll says, make the split one like a ramp. I think that's one of the previous ones we looked at. We're going to do this one now. And I'll be accepting your suggestions. As you can see, though... Oh, look at that. And then you go over budget, like if you do that. Fascinating. Hamid says, why it doesn't respond to me? I don't know what it is. What isn't responding to you, buddy? NJ says, Loex was watching the episode where you did this level today. Oh, wow. So you know how I did it, but I don't. That's interesting. Would that be a good idea? I feel like that almost was. Yeah, we deleted probably too much. Too much stuff got deleted. Let's delete all of that. Still way over budget. Let's go in again. Right, I mean, not even near budget, and that's going to be too much. I don't even know how to do this. Newton flavoured popcorn says, hey, I wonder if, rather than doing... Let's go to the top here. Rather than doing it like that, what if we built a bridge that floated? Like, oh, right, okay, so we've got to go from the bottom up. Hey, X, try a swinging bridge. I don't know how to build a swinging bridge, but it sounds like something I wouldn't be good at making. No, that's not the way we want to do it. Can we do that? Yep. Okay, so what happens when we go... Boom, 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 boom. Aha, nice. That's a nice amount on either side. Excellent. So now, how do we reinforce that beyond belief? Is the next question. Going to start off with lots of wood on it. Create 3 pillars of wood, says TV Games. 3 pillars probably would have been a smart way to do it. Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking we have to fill in all of that space, but now I really want to try this, as you can imagine, because it looks like it has some potential. Let's copy and paste all the way across. Very good. And we'll put some on the underside as well, of course. There we go. One too many over there. Delete ya. Press play. Ah. What did you expect? Delete that over there. No. It seems to fall down a fair way before it hits it, and then it's like, no thanks. So let's reinforce that bit. Put it down over here as well. Yikes. I think the whole falling down bit, I think I needed to have... I'll tell you what, let's cut that, and let's turn off the grid as well. Let's probe that down as close as we can. Excellent, okay. Right, that seems better. Now what we'll do is we'll take that, we'll copy it, we'll flip it, and interesting. Very interesting. I can't quite put it on the other side, so let's cut that. Okay, look for the little X. Cool. Aha, look at that, right. Oh no, still, this is never going to work. But what we might be able to do now is add some support from down below. Let's turn on the grid. I should start accepting some suggestions already, shouldn't I? Let's copy that to the other side. And then copy that. Actually, it needs to go up. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's see. It's even going to be a reasonable support. I don't think so. See, now it's holding it above on either side. What happens when it goes onto it? Oh my god! Oh, it's horrible. Let's load some suggestions. That looks like it's going to fail. Fails. There you go. That looks like it might succeed. I don't think that's going to be enough support. There you go. Wow. Immediate disaster. The entire thing collapses. That's interesting. See you later. Got that's definitely going to work. I mean, scientists all around the world would approve. Let's load this one right here. Interesting that those bits... Oh, that's going to fall over. That's going to fall over so quick. That's pretty much the same as the last one. Any of these here look like they might actually survive. That's what I'm looking for. Let's load that one. What's going on with that? That's not going to work. Yeah, peeps. I think we're good here for today. That's all we're going to do. I got to go. I've got a busy day ahead of me. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Do appreciate it as always. Got a new end slate screen here to encourage you to go check out either of these videos if you haven't seen them already. But yeah, thank you to everyone who subscribed. Oh, and also Lord What His Name has subscribed. Do appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. Reese Excel says X music ended. Precisely why we're ending the stream, because it's time for me to go. So thank you to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated, and hang out in chat, and all of you just tuned in and watched. Do appreciate it. Hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Ciao for now. Bye bye.